Tunaseran Wanjiku. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment.
Yes, if you're a returning subscriber, we love you so much.
Yeah. So today's vlog we're going to be doing, as you've read in the title down below, we're going to be doing part 2 of the Bomas of Kenya. And
if you've not watched the part 1, just make sure you've watched. And
yeah.
So in this vlog we're showing you the other communities in Kenya that we never showed you the last time. So stay tuned. We are now at the Korea Homestead, and let's take a look at how they were constructed. And here we have the husband's hut. Actually, these houses, the structure, all the houses, they have 2 doors, the exit and the entrance. And let's take a look at the first hut. We're not going to tell you all the details, so we are going to give you a sneak peek of how this homestead is. So this is the husband's hut, the entrance, you can see the hut is well partitioned. We have the bedroom, and we have the place where they used to chill. So this one is the one you have just looked at, is the husband's hut. The unmarried sons, they used to stay in that hut. That was their hut. There we have the married son's hut. Sorry for that, the married son's hut. At the farthest end we have the unmarried son's hut. The other hut is the grandmother's hut, the second wife's hut, and the third wife's hut. To show you, we're not going to give you all the details about these homesteads. We're going to give you a sneak peek. If you want to visit this place, you can holler at us. We're going to bring you here. But as we go to each and every homestead, we're going to be showing you the husband's hut and the first wife's hut, because those are the main ones in the homestead. So I've already shown you the husband's hut of the Korea Homestead, and now I want us to take a look at the first wife's hut, which happens to be the largest in this homestead. So let's go in. The hut is very well partitioned. We have the bedroom in this side, we have the fireplace, yeah, and it's big. So outside here we have the first wife's granary. This is where she used to keep her foodstuffs and all that. And there we have the second wife's granary and the third wife's granary. So that's all about the Korea Homestead. For any question, any queries, just comment. Let's go to the next homestead, at the Kisii Homestead, and let's take a look at how they constructed their homes. Let's take a look at the husband's hut. So in this hut we have the fireplace and the mat which they used to sleep on. So yeah, this room was also used as a courtroom. Let's take a look at the first wife's hut. Second wife's hut, and as I told you, we have the cowshed here, and here the biggest hut in this homestead is the first wife's hut, and I want us to take a look at the hut. So this hut has 2 doors. We have this door that faces the cowshed, and this door was only used by visitors. The other door that you're going to use while we are leaving this place is the door that was used by family members. So this hut is very big. You can see it has partitions. Here we have the fireplace. And the mat that they used to sleep on. Those were their beds. So we are going to get out with the other door that I told you that was used by family members. The other one that we came in through was used by visitors. Their houses even have corridors. They're very long. So this other hut that is opposite from the first wife's hut is the boys' hut. Yeah, the boys of this homestead will sleep in that hut. There we have the second wife's granary, and at the other side we have the first wife's granary. So that's all about the Kisi homestead. Let's move to the next homestead.
Now we are at the Echeso homestead, and let us take a look at how their huts were constructed, and we're going to start with the husband's hut. The hut. So it looks nice, and as you can see, it was the walls, the interior of this hut is smeared with mud. It has a fireplace and the mats in which the husband used to sleep in. Let us sleep on, sorry. Let us take a look at the first wife's hut. So here we have the first wife's hut, and as you can see, it looks magnificent. It has layers of the grass was made in layers. Very nice hut, and let us see how the interior looks like. So here we have a chair here, a log. We have a cooking area. The house was was ventilated, and it was also smeared with mud on the insides. Yeah. So outside here, this is the husband's granary. All this is the first wife's granary. The second wife's granary, and normally the Icheso's houses were small, and the bigger the homestead meant that the husband was wealthy and had basically meant that the husband was wealthy. So let us look at the next homestead, Samburu Homestead, and the Meru is a very interesting community, and let us take a look at their homestead. So here we have the husband's hut, and let us take a look and see how it was. So as you can see, it was partitioned such that in the front, up here, they used to keep some. As you can see up here, it was partitioned in a way that they were able to put things here. And the most interesting thing about this community is that the husband used to sleep with his sons and the goats in the same hut. Here we have the fireplace. So I'm not quite sure where the goat slept, where the husband slept, and where the son slept, but I guess they all fitted in here. And the walls were smeared with mud. Let us take a look at the first wife's hut, which also surprisingly, she had a kitchen outside her hut. Like, she didn't suffocate herself with smoke inside the hut. She had a different place for cooking. Here is her kitchen. Let us look at her kitchen before we look at her house. In her granary, like she just takes food from there and comes and cooks it here. So interesting. So here we have the kitchen. This is the fireplace, the cooking area. Here is where she used to put her food when she was cooking. Maybe sometimes sitting down when she's tired. Let's look at her hat. I have told you earlier, this is her granary. And this is the hat. So it was also partitioned in a way that on top here she would put firewood. It also had a fireplace and the bed is right here. So here we have the second wife's granary. Her hut is, that is the girl's hut, and there we have the second wife's kitchen. This was the cattle shed, and there next to her kitchen and granary we have the second wife's hut. So that is all about this homestead, and let us look at the next homestead. Right now we are at the Samburu Homestead, and let us look at how the homestead was. These huts here are not labeled, so we are not quite sure how the specific people who used to stay there. Here we have the food store. There we have the second wife's hut and the second wife food stores where she used to, it's like a granary, but they named it differently. Here we have the first wife's hut. There we have the son's hut, and it was situated there so that the sons can come out at any time and have conversations, father-son conversation, and bond with their father. So let us look at the husband's hut. It was small, made of wood. This is the husband's hut. Let us look at the second wife's hut. Second wife's hut were built the same, like the structure was the same, everything was the same. So this is just an example of how the first wife's hut looked like. Was very small. Here we have the bedroom. I'm not sure all of us can fit this Naseren and Wanjiku community. So this was the bedroom. This was the mat. I'm not sure if we can move this thing so that we see what was. So they had windows. And as you can see, these huts, all of these huts in this homestead in the Samburu community were made from cow dung. Yeah. So let us take a look at the next community.
We have the Pastoral communities huts, and as you all know, the pastoral communities are communities that were nomadic, which means they never stayed at one place. They used to move, so their houses were impermanent in nature, as you can see. So let's take a look at the first hut, which happens to be the Gabra. Let's look. The hut of the Gabra, and their huts were made from light materials like skins and mat, and the inside, you're going to take a look at it, is a framework of sticks. So let's get in. So here we have the the bed, and you can see the inside. It is a framework of sticks. So they have not constructed the whole homestead of the Gabra, but just one hut to show you how their huts looked like. But their homestead consisted of between 4 to 25 huts. And if you take a look, you can see the mats that they used to construct their huts. Yeah. So let's go to the next pastoral community. The hut of the Somali. This one is the husband's hut, and there we have the first wife's hut. And this hut just looks like the other one, the Gabra's hut. They are made from light materials. You can see the mat, and inside you can see the framework of wood sticks. So let's take a look at the hut. So here we have their bed, and the hut is a little bit bigger. Yeah, it is spacious. Sakuya Community, have you heard of it? If you've never heard of this community, just comment down below and tell us. And if you know about this community, comment down below and tell us about that community. So this is their huts, how they used to look like, and they just look the same like the Somali and the Gabra. So let's go to the Rendile community. So this is the Rendile hut. The Rendile community used to construct huts such as this one, and let's take a look of how they look like the inside of their huts there. So we have the skin. It's a skin. The framework of sticks. The bed, nothing else. Yeah. At the moment we are at the Samburu Homestead, and let's take a look at that one. It's the bigger one. It's bigger compared to this one, so let's go into that one. We cannot fit. The house is too small. The door, I don't know how they used to fit, but they so the huts were partitioned into two halves, the kitchen and the sleeping area for couples. So that's all about the Samburu community, and let's move on to the next and the last community in this place. The last community in this place, the pastoral communities, we have the Borana community, and something unique about them is that the wives used to build their own houses. So if you're married and you come into a homestead, you build your own house in that homestead. And their homestead used to have different houses. They had the main house, the family house, they had the ceremonial house, and the newlyweds house. So that's all about these communities. So generally you have seen that their houses they were constructed in such a way that it will be easier to dismantle them in times of migration, because they never used to stay at one place. So that's all about the communities, the Kenyan communities, and we are done with the Bomas of Kenya blog. So thank you so much. We're done with the Bomas of Kenya blog. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you've not watched part 1, we have it. You can just look for it. Yes, there we've done the other communities like the Mijikenda, the Maasai, which happens to be my community, the Agikuyu, the Mijikenda. So if you have not watched, just look for it. And thank you so much for your love and support. Keep subscribing, like this video, share, comment, and we love you. Bye.